Hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to learn how to find out area and perimeter and also common mistakes done by the students while solving the area and perimeter. Okay, let's get into the video. In today's video, we are going to learn about area and perimeter. Do you know that builders, designers, and even game developers also use area and perimeter every day? Let's see in today's class what are we learning. First topic is what is perimeter. The next is what is area and the common mistakes that children do most of the time and simple tricks while solving the area and perimeter and where do we use area and perimeter in our real life applications of area and perimeter. Okay, so let's start with what is perimeter. What is perimeter? Perimeter means sum of the all sides of a shape. In geometry, the perimeter of a shape is defined as the total length of its boundary. The sum of all the sides, we call it as perimeter. Perimeter means sum of all the sides of a shape. The perimeter of a shape is determined by adding the length of all the sides and edges enclosing the shape. And perimeter can be measured in linear units of measurement like centimeters, meters, inches, or it can be feet also. Okay, let's try to calculate the perimeter of the following shape. Perimeter means sum of the all the sides. So here let's name the all vertices. Here A, B, C, D and E. Now the sum of all the sides we will add. The first side AB is 5 plus BC is 6. CD is 5. DE is 3. Again EA is 4. Now let's add all the sides. 5 plus 6 11, 11 plus 5 16, 16 plus 3 is 19, 19 plus 4 is 23. So sum of all the sides is 23. The units are all the sides are in centimeters. So the perimeter units are also centimeters. The perimeter of the following shape is 23 centimeters. What did we do? To find out the perimeter of the shape, we added all the sides of the given shape. So we got 23 centimeters. Not only this shape, we can also find out the regular shapes like square, rectangle, triangle and all. Let's try to find out a perimeter of the regular 2D shapes. Let's see. Here this is a rectangle. Rectangle opposite sides are equal. The longer side is length, the shorter side is width. Now, to find out the perimeter of a rectangle, let's take length as 9 centimeters, width as 5 centimeters. Now, to find out the perimeter of a rectangle, we had to add up all the sides. If one side is 9 centimeter, the opposite side is also 9 centimeter. If one side is 5 centimeter, the opposite side is also 5 centimeter. Now perimeter means adding all the sides of the shape. Now let's add all the sides. Here 9 plus 9 plus 5 plus 5. So 9 plus 9. 2 times we are adding 9 which is 18 and 5 plus 5. 2 times we are adding 5 which is 10. Now 18 plus 10 is 28. The length units and width units are same. So perimeter units are also same. The perimeter of a given rectangle is 28 centimeter. But adding all the sides for each and every question will be a little time taking process, right? So we have a formula for finding out a perimeter of a rectangle. This is a rectangle. Longer side is length, shorter side is width. Rectangle opposite sides are equal. So if one side is length, the opposite side is also length. If one side, the shorter side, we call it as width or breadth. If one side is width, the opposite side is also width. To find out the perimeter of a rectangle formula, so we have here two lengths, length plus length and plus width. Why are we adding here? Perimeter means sum of all the sides. So that's why we added length plus length, width plus width. How many times are we adding? We are adding 2 times length and 2 times width. Two lengths we have, two widths we have. So 2 is common for both length and width. So take 2 out. So based on the distributive property, we are taking the 2 out. 2 times length plus width. So this is the perimeter of a rectangle formula. 2 times length plus width is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. Okay. Let's solve some questions of perimeter of a rectangle. Let's say the side length is 12 centimeters and the width is 9 centimeters. Now, the perimeter of a rectangle formula we know, which is 2 times length plus width. 2 times our length is 12 centimeter and width is 9 centimeter. Now, 2 times 12 plus 9 is 21. Now, 2 times 21 is 42. Perimeter of the given rectangle is 42 centimeters. Okay. This is how we solve perimeter of the rectangle. Okay. But we had seen that how to calculate perimeter of a rectangle. Now we are going to learn if length units and width units are different. Let's say if length is 8 meters and width is 12 centimeters. Now both are not in same units. First we have to convert both the units into same units. We know that 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters. Now here we have 8 meters and we are converting 8 meters equals to 8 into 100 centimeters. So which is 800 centimeters. Here we are not converting centimeters into meters because you will get a decimal number. That's why we are converting the bigger units to smaller units. 8 meters is 800 centimeters. Now both length and width is in same units. Now find out the perimeter of a rectangle. 2 times length, which is 800 centimeters, plus width, which is 12 centimeter. 2 times 800 plus 12, which is 812. Now 2 times 812 is 1624. The perimeter of a rectangle is now 1624 centimeters. Okay, this is how we solve when the units of side lengths is different. Okay, now let's see the perimeter of a square. So this is a square. We know that square has all sides are equal, right? Now to find out the perimeter of a square, let's name the side of a square is A. If one side is A, the all the sides also will be A. Now let's find out the perimeter of a square. We know that perimeter means adding all the sides. Here square has 4 sides. So we are adding A plus A plus A plus A. How many times are we adding? We are adding 4 times a. So the formula is 4 times a is 4a. Perimeter of a square is 4 times a. Here a is side. We represented side as a. You can represent a with any number also. Let's solve some question on perimeter of a square. The square side length is 8 centimeter. If one side is 8, remaining all the four sides are 8 centimeter only. Now we know that perimeter of a square formula, which is 4 into side. Now one side we know that which is 8 centimeter. So 4 into one side is 8 centimeter. Now 4 times 8 is 32. So units will be as it is. Perimeter of a square is 32 centimeters. Okay. Now let's learn what is area. Area means how much space occupied by the given shape. Okay. Area means how much space it is occupied. Let's say this is a rectangle, and inside the rectangle how much space it really occupied. We have to find out. The space occupied by an object we call it as area. And to find out an area we have formulas. Now let's learn how to find out area of 2D shapes. This is a rectangle. Rectangle has length and width. Now let's take length as some 9 meters, width as some 3 meters. Now to find out area of rectangle, we have to multiply length times width. Okay, here length is 9 meters and width is 3 meters. Now 9 times 3 is 27 and meter times meter, which is meter square or square meters. Area always we measure it in square units. If the units are in meters, we write square meters. If the units are in centimeters, we write square centimeters or centimeter square. Okay, area of a rectangle formula is we have to multiply length times width. While you are multiplying the length times width, you also should multiply the units, and you must write the units in square units. Okay, area of a rectangle equals to length times width. Now let's see area of a square. We know that square has all sides are same. This is one side. Here we can represent side as A. Okay. Now area of a square is A times A, which is side times side. And here the side is A. Let's say A centimeters. A centimeter times A centimeter, which is A square centimeters. Let's solve some questions based on area of a square. Here, in the place of side, we will take some number which is 5 centimeters. One side is 5 centimeter, remaining all sides are also 5 centimeters. Here, we have to multiply only two sides. One side is 5 centimeter, and side times side is 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter, which is 5 times 5 is 25 square centimeters. The area of a square is here square centimeters or centimeter square. Okay, this is how we solve the problems. Now let's learn where do children make common mistakes while finding out the area and perimeter. The common mistake is children's confuse about area and perimeter. They'll think that adding all the sides for area, but no. Area is inside the shape. Perimeter means around the shape. If this is a rectangle, area means inside the shape. Perimeter means outside boundary. The trick is in the question, if you see building a fence, then think that that is a perimeter. You have to solve the perimeter. And if you see that covering the floor or covering the tiles or covering the particular area, if you see such type of words, then think that that is an area. You have to find out area. Okay, that is the most common mistake children will do. The another most common mistake is children keep on forgetting the right units. Most of the cases they'll write the final answer, but they'll not write down the units. So here if the answer is 20, then we are not supposed to write only the answer. We also have to write centimeter or centimeter square. If it is perimeter, we will write down the units as it is. If it is area, we have to write down square centimeters or square meters. The trick is always write the correct units in your final answer. If the units are in meters, you have to write down in square meters or meters for finding out area and perimeter. Now let's learn where do we use area and perimeter in our real life. The first question is find the perimeter of a garden. A rectangular garden with length 12 meters and width 8 meters. We have to find out the perimeter of a garden. In the question, they said that it is a rectangular garden. So let's draw a rectangle. And we in the question only, they have given that length as 12 meters, width as 8 meters. The longer side is length, shorter side is width. Width is 8 meters. Now we have to find out the perimeter. We know that perimeter of a rectangle formula, that is 2 times length plus width. We know that 12 length is 12 meters plus width is 8 meters. Now 2 times 12 plus 8 is 20. Here 2 times 20 is 40. And our units, length units and width units are same. Let's write our answer in meters. So the perimeter of the rectangular garden is 40 meters. Now let's look at the another question. So the question is find the area of a floor tile. A square tile with one side length is 5 centimeters and you are tiling a floor. How much area does one tile cover? We know that this is a square tile and square has all sides are equal. To find out the area of square, we have a formula. Side times side. One side is 5 centimeters and the another side is also 5 centimeters. Side times side. Now area of a square is 5 times 5 is 25. Centimeters times centimeter is centimeter square. The area of a particular square tile is 24 centimeter square. Okay, this is how we find out the area and perimeter in our real life. I hope you understand the topic area and perimeter. Hit like if this video helped you and share with a friend who needs this and subscribe for more fun math lessons. So far we have seen how to find out area and perimeter and common mistakes done by the students while calculating the area and perimeter and also real life word problems. Okay, I hope you understand. We'll meet you in the next video with another topic.